So that was one leg and one game. Talk to us about your game. I mean, obviously a very intimidating atmosphere. First of all, can I just say, Joel Linton, right? You absolute plazzy hard man. Who do you? No, but you can't go around smacking Nico O'Reilly on the head, and when he gives you one back, you go.
It's true.
And then you do the whole fake bad man thing where you're trying to body.
Can't swear on here.
Nico O'Reilly's almost as big as you, bro. You can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's that word for a female dog. He's a little one of them. He is. Oh. He always plays it. He always plays it big, man. He goes in too hard, and then he gets touched on his little ankle, and he's rolling around like a little boy. No, I'm not having him. I do like him as a player, but I'm not having it. Yeah. But that game, I was impressed with him. I mean, the first half was genuinely maybe the most boring game of the whole season. It was so dull, like nothing was happening.
I reckon you didn't watch Brentford Spurs.
No, honestly, I was so bored. I texted all my mates. I thought, I'm so excited for this game. Nah, honestly, this first half was so bad. I texted my mates. I was like, this is going to be such an exciting end-to-end game.
You don't mind that? You're just
I don't mind it. We're man-aging the tie. Nah, to be fair though, the second half we came out, and I'm liking a lot from what I'm seeing from like Semenyo, Doku, Haaland.
Straight away.
He's clicked straight away, and I think that's what happens when you get a player who's already banging in the Premier League. There's no adjustment period whatsoever.
Like Isak? Oh no.
Almost.
Yeah.
But no, I liked it a lot. And I thought when the team come out and it's Nico O'Reilly in midfield with Bernardo Silva, I thought they're going to get absolutely overrun by like Guimaraes and Joelinton. It didn't really happen.
Guimaraes didn't even start.
He did, didn't he?
No, he came on. Ramsey started.
Oh yeah, you're right. Ramsey started, but I thought they were going to get overrun. Like Bernardo's not a big man. Nico O'Reilly obviously is only really at senior level.
Bernardo Silva will come back to.
Yeah,
you Liverpool fans hate him because of that little cup of tea.
He always does it.
He rattled you so hard, didn't he? He rattled you so hard.
He does it to every time.
No, it's good. It's good sportsmanship.
Why are all your other teammates clapping and you're
holding
two
You needed a brew.
Get out of it, man.
Well, so a man can't be thirsty.
No.
He has got that little man syndrome.
Yeah, bro.
No.
He winds up enough people.
No, he winds up people. That's part of it. That's part of it. He was at it as well. He was at it as well on Tuesday. He was on a proper wind-up. But no, I was impressed. I was really impressed.
What do you make of Eddie Howe's comments on Semenyo being allowed to play? You know, they've changed the rules. So he was cup-tied, but they've changed the rules.
I mean, I would say this anyway, because obviously I was happy Semenyo was allowed to play. I think we would have won without Semenyo. I don't think Newcastle were very good in the game. Well. But I also have never understood the cup-tied rule. Like, if you're buying someone in January and you're spending 65 million on them, what, you're only allowed to play them in like half of the games left? It doesn't make any sense. That rule initially, do you not think it's ridiculous? I don't understand what it's for.
Harvey Elliott's the culprit of that the most this season. You can't play for 3 teams in a season, so he just has to rot at Villa.
Right. I don't really understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What's it for? Is the aim of it to like prohibit
Might as well go win
corruption? Is the aim of it to prohibit corruption? I don't really understand it. Is it like...
as a City fan, you're...
Here we go. I'm asking you a question.
Because the charges are still up.
What is that rule for? What is that rule for?
Well, it's just... I agree. It's an outdated
It doesn't make
rule.
sense.
Like it's yeah. I mean, there's been big examples in the past where players are cup tied, but you know, it just happened to be that the person who is cup tied scores a goal and scores another goal.
Yeah.
What did you make of that?
I just think it's ridiculous. I was saying it before. Like, I don't understand how offside can now be subjective. Like, bro, I have had a big rant about referees. I'll be honest, I hate them, yeah? I love football.
All of them.
And how much power have we handed to these specky little geeks in a box? Just going from 300... Bro, I wear glasses. I wear glasses sometimes as well.
He shouldn't have the power.
I can say it, but I'm not a four-eyed little nerd. He wasn't good enough to play football. So I have to sit in a box 300 miles away going, oh yes, I think he might be offside.
With a gilet on.
But why? What has happened to the beautiful game? What has happened?
No, I agree with you, bro.
What has happened? We used to be able to walk in hand with our dads, yeah, and we score a goal. Stephen Ireland scores against West Ham, and you're allowed to jump up and you're allowed to cry and you're hugging your dad, yeah. You can't do that anymore because you've got to wait 6 minutes for some little specky nerd.
I'm going to be a dissenting voice on this.
Kim's going in today. Big him up.
I'm going to be a...
I won the game 2-0, bro.
No, come on. Why have we handed referees so much power?
Hey, bro.
I'm going to be a slightly dissenting voice on this, so I am in favour of VAR. But where I do agree...
When it's used right, yeah.
If you taking 6 minutes to decide something, it can't be clear.
Yeah, it can't be.
So that was ridiculous.
But the thing that's worse about this one is that it's not... The time taken was they're saying that the semi-automatic thing weren't working. So then
Why are we going in for time?
Yeah, I know, but look, the technology weren't working.
Says no, I don't want to hear that.
The technology weren't working, yeah? So then you go to manual, draw the lines on. So they're saying that's why it took long. All right, even if you do that, what I'm saying is the autonomy of these specky little nerds, as you'll say. Yeah.
Don't do that.
It's the autonomy. Yeah, they don't have any autonomy. So basically, what's happening is when they're saying, right, this has failed, we're going to draw the lines on, and they're sending him to the screen to say this is a subjective call. He didn't give offside.
Yeah.
The ref didn't give it. I don't even think the lino did. They got involved, and they said, and they send him there. And the first thing is there goes, we think Haaland is da 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 da. What these men don't have the backbone to do is go, I know you're telling me that, but I disagree.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Every time they go to the screen, they agree with their mates, their employers, their colleagues, whatever word you want to give them the association with.
Specky
There's
little
no
nerd,
specky little geeks, specky little nerds
Specky
in the
little
van,
nerd
whatever you want to call them.
Whatever you want.
Helmets.
They never go and say, it's like me going, AGT, thanks for letting me know that, bro, but I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
I'll be
Thank
like,
Abby, thanks for the advice, but I'm just going to do this. Nice one, Laurie.
but I feel like they get offended though. That it hurts their feelings.
what I'm
If you
saying.
say I don't agree with you, they go, "Well, we're the specky nerds, mate. We've got all the screens here, yeah."
Do you think?
Exactly.
But the whole
Well, I disagree with you.
Do you-
All right,
the
do
whole
you-
thing-
do you-
I'm
do
going to
you
stick with my
think-
decision.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's because,
back
let's
row.
say that we have VAR, right? And let's say
You
the
ain't getting
referee's
rid of
given
it.
something and then VAR has gone, actually, we need to look at it, but we don't agree. Do you think is that at that point that then if the referee then says, no, I agree with me, then they feel like it undermines VAR and the point of having
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
My,
It shouldn't be.
my genuine opinion is, and with actually trying to be like serious now and not just cuss people out, I think the people who introduce VAR and all of the referees know it is a shambles, right? Because VAR, after every single game week, there are more contentious decisions caused by VAR.
Was it 14 errors this season?
Than there ever were before.
Yeah.
Like referees were allowed to make mistakes before, but match of the day now, I would say at least 3 minutes after every single game is based on some decision. That was never the case. They obviously know that VAR is flawed. Anyone with eyes can see that it's done more harm to the game than it has done good. Because what we're supposed to do is introduce complete fairness, which would mean 100% correct decisions. It's probably about 50-50.
No,
which is
no,
what
it's
it
more
was
than
before.
that. No, it's been proven that most of the decisions are right.
Even if it's slightly improved, it hasn't done what it was to do. It's not fit for purpose. They know that, and they feel like their whole job now is to just back up this failing
Howard
horse,
Webb
which is why they
especially.
won't. Which is why you're right. The referees won't go.
Won't go
Actually,
against
I think VAR got that wrong because
So
that
because of how it
undermines
looks,
it.
exactly.
So they're just
It's
constantly
not actually
fulfilling
VAR
it.
that's
I was just
the
about to say
problem.
that, it's the
The
people.
technology isn't the problem. It's
Yeah.
the fact that it's still run
nerds,
by
yeah.
individual
It's the nerds.
people.
It is actually
so
them.
it's still open to interpretation.
And
It's
it
not
shouldn't
100%
be.
fact. Where it should be something that's clear and obvious and it is in the rules. It's not, because you're still having people look at it and make a decision on it. Plus, the level of refereeing has always been really poor in the Premier
it's
League,
poor.
and it's even worse now because now you've got the reliance on the people that sit at Stockley Park and in the van with their glasses on. So that's there for them to bail them out. So the level of refereeing has probably gone down rather than what we should have been pushing in this country. Is you can have the technology. The technology is not the problem. The level of refereeing is
Yeah,
the
it's
problem.
terrible. But it's only going to get worse now because the referees who are coming up are still going to be taught by the same people, but they're relying on technology.
Yeah.